I ran outside. The wind howled through the trees as I stepped outside. The moon was hidden behind a blanket of clouds, and the village was suffocatingly silent, like it was holding its breath. But I could hear something, movement, in the distance. Not the usual sounds of nature, no. This was deliberate. A march, perhaps. Or a hunt. I ran to the street, my boots crunching on the gravel. The shadows stretched long and thin, as if reaching for me. I didn't dare stop, didn't dare look back. I was sure they were coming. Then, I saw her, standing on the far side of the square, her face half lit by the dim streetlight. I froze, my heart stuttering in my chest. Her lips twisted into a grin that wasn't human. You thought you could escape, didn't you? Her voice was a hiss, cutting through the cold night like a blade. Before I could move, I heard them, dozens of them, emerging from the shadows. The villagers. They weren't walking, they were stalking. Their faces twisted in the same empty, haunting stare. Eyes wide, mouths slack, as if they weren't alive at all but just the shells of the people they once were. I turned to run but something caught my leg, like a cold hand, gripping with an iron strength. I looked down. A branch, no, a hand, pulled me back into the dirt. One of them had grabbed hold of me, dragging me back. I kicked and screamed, but the hand wouldn't let go. I could hear her laughing now, a high, shrill sound that cut through the night. It echoed in my head, rattling my thoughts. She was coming closer, each step heavier than the last. I saw her now, her face twisted in fury, her eyes dark with power. No one escapes, she whispered, crouching in front of me, her hands stretching out, fingers curling toward my face. My vision blurred as the cold crept up my spine, stealing my breath. The others closed in. I was surrounded. The villagers, their eyes dead, their faces void of emotion, reached toward me. Their hands, claw-like and cold, grabbed at my arms, pulling me back into their suffocating grip. I kicked, tried to shove them off, but their hands were everywhere, on my throat, on my chest, on my face. I heard the princess's voice again, too close now. She was standing above me, her eyes glowing, her smile wide and manic. You should have stayed inside, she whispered, her cold fingers brushing my forehead. I felt a surge of panic as everything started to spin. I couldn't breathe. I couldn't see. The villagers' grip tightened, pulling me into the darkness. The princess raised her hand, and I could feel something sharp, something cold, digging into my chest. It wasn't just her touch, it was everything. The village. The air. The land. It was as if the entire place was alive, hungry, and pulling me into its depths. Join us, she said, her voice smooth and dark, like silk wrapping around my soul. You have no choice. With that, the world cracked open. Everything went black. When I woke up, the village was still empty. No one came looking for me. No one came to save me. I don't know how much time has passed, but I know I'm not alone anymore. The whispers are always there, always calling my name. I thought I was escaping, but now, I know better. The princess, Daimeji, the villagers, they are all part of it. They've taken me, just like they took the others. And I can't leave. So now, I wait. I wait for the next person to come to the village. The next soul who will hear the whispers. And when they do, I'll be the one waiting for them. Another one, I'll say. Just like she did. Because now, it's my turn to bring them in.